So my first ever assessment center was for Samsung Electronics, and this was for like a marketing role, and I was so nervous, man. Assessment centers are basically separated in three parts, which is interview, the group task, which we're going to talk about, and what was the last, presentation. So the group task is actually the scary one because you kind of have the control over your interview and the presentation because you're the one preparing it, right? But the group task, you don't know who you're going to be with, you don't know what questions they're going to be, and you don't know what questions the assessor is going to ask at the end when you present back to them. So it's scary. And the people that I was with, they went to universities like Durham, Loughborough, and then there's me who went Aston University. And I remember as soon as the group task started, everyone was just speaking over each other. Everyone just appeared to be more confident. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. I'm cooked. Even though I thought, oh, man, I'm not going to get this. I got an offer at the end. And I was actually the only person who got an offer at the end. By the way, hi, my name is Uzair and I'm a digital marketing graduate. I did my placement year at Samsung Electronics and now I'm doing my marketing graduate scheme for a really big adhesives company. And if you have an assessment center coming up and you're very, very stressed and nervous about the group task, I'll tell you everything in this video so you don't have to feel stressed and you feel more prepared than before. And if you have not subscribed, it's all right. I'll earn it by the end of this video. Now let's go. So there is one thing I want to tell you before we go through the video, and this is very, very important. You being selected for an AC is actually worthy enough. Like the recruiters believe in you, the recruiters think you are literally one of the chosen ones. So don't ever think you're not good enough if you get rejected by an assessment center. Because the fact that you even go to an assessment center, especially like the group task stage, etc., that's huge. And don't worry about getting answers correct like within the group task. It's all about how you present yourself, how you communicate, how much of a good leader you are, how you talk to other people, how kind you are, etc. So that's what assessors are actually looking for, like you as a person. They already know everything about you and your other interviews, the video interviews, the telephone interviews, etc. Now this is like the main bit where they see you as an individual and how you work within the group. The main thing I want you to at least remember is likable. How likable you are. You want to be very likable from your assessors and the people that you're working with. So number one, use people's names. It's such a tiny detail, but it's so powerful. You want to call people with their names rather than just saying, hey, what do you think? Just be like, hey, Sarah, what do you think about this, by the way? Hey, Jack, by the way, what you said before, that was very, very good. I just wanted to build up on that by just saying, it just makes you sound more confident, more polite, just better. It also shows the assessors that you're paying really, really good attention and also engaging with the other people. For example, let's just say me and you are doing a group task, right? Your name is, I don't know, Matt. Let's just say you're Matt. Me, rather than just saying, hey, what do you think about this, by the way? If I just say instead, hey, Matt, by the way, I really like the thing that you just said. Could you just clarify more for me, please? It just sounds better, doesn't it? Number two, compliment and build on ideas. If someone makes a good point, don't just ignore it. Acknowledge it and build upon it, if that makes sense. Hey, John, by the way, you made a really, really good point. I was just thinking just to build up upon that. Like you're looking at everyone at the end and you're also looking at John. You referred by his name and you also build something upon that. What you were about to build something upon that. And that's, to be honest, me doing a placement and also doing my grad scheme right now. That's literally how people talk. They just add stuff on top of people's like opinions and justifications, etc. Just remember, you're not competing, you are collaborating. That's the key word, collaborating. And that's what assessors want to see. Number three, ask quieter people to speak up. This one's huge. I did this and my God, one of the HR people actually mentioned this to me that I did and they really, really liked it. Assessors really love when you try call people out in like a polite way and, especially the quiet ones. And then you try to give them a bit of the spotlight as well. Like I remember I was giving some good points and there was other two people they were giving good points to. But there was this girl, I think, I'll just call her Sarah. So Sarah, she was kind of quiet. And I noticed that. I was like, yeah, this is it. By the way, Sarah, what do you think? I just saw your face. Your face kind of lit up when we were talking about this influencer for our campaign. Is there anything you want to add or anything like that? Or, not forcing it, but just kind of like asking in a polite way, if that makes sense. I'm giving some horrible examples here, but you kind of just try to imagine yourself like in that scenario. It just shows you're a very good collaborator and emotionally intelligent too. And those are very, very big things when it comes to teamwork and collaboration. Number four, don't talk too much or too little. You've probably heard this many, many times. A lot of people think leadership means that you need to be the one who's talking all the time. Like like main character energy thing, like that. Don't follow that. Best leader are the ones who speak with purpose. So when I spoke, I actually genuinely added value rather than just any rubbish just to put my face out there or like trying to be in the spotlight. You want to speak when you have something thoughtful rather than be a very overpowering kind of person. Like quality over quantity every single time. I'm sure you're very good at observing yourself. Like just see how other people are speaking. I remember during the group task, there was this guy and he was speaking so much. And I was like, yeah, bro, you ain't getting this role. And he didn't get the role. He just kept talking and talking and talking. I was just like trying to, trying to overpower others and just like cut everyone off. And I was just like, that's just not how you collaborate, you know what I mean? Like you feel kind of threatened and it just doesn't feel right. Or you don't want to be that person who's just too shy or just too quiet. Like don't wait for someone else to ask for your opinion. Try to be that person who goes and asks other people for their opinion, if that makes sense. By the way, if you're enjoying this, please do subscribe. I'm almost hitting 200 subscribers and that would mean a lot. So thanks. Number 5, use hand gestures and body language. If you're a very nervous person like me, it's a good way to kind of mask your nervousness. You know when the fake it till you make it thing kind of comes? You just using body language and, like sitting up straight, back strong, back straight, and use hands and like your smile. Like if you do that, that just gets your nerves away. I don't know what happens, but when I talk like this, my voice sounds better, like to me anyway. I just feel more confident, even when I'm presenting in like departments. If I just use my hands, when I stand up straight, etc., my voice just comes out stronger. I think better, I just say things better, etc. So it helps a lot. Just try to build a habit of using your hands as your signals, or I don't know what they call it. Oh, and also when someone's speaking, always like kind of, nod like, you understand what they're saying. Like imagine if you were talking to me and I was just like this, rather than. Assessors also love to see how you listen just as much as how you speak. Number 6, argue against the majority, but politely. So quick story time, what do I mean by this? During my assessment center within the group task, one of the questions for our marketing role was pick an influencer which you think is best to promote Samsung phones and Samsung products, right? Everyone at the end just picked Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know why. They just picked him because he has a lot of followers and etc. Right? You know. But I was the only one who picked someone like Ali Abdaal. Why did I pick Ali Abdaal? I used reasonings like he has a very tech-based follower back when he was doing like tech videos. He has a very tech-based followers. Like when he promotes his products, it'll be more appealing to students, etc. And then when we came to discuss everything, I said, hey guys, I completely understand what you're trying to say, but do you not think we should pick a celebrity or an influencer who has a very tech-based audience? Just because we can save a lot of money, we can have more conversion rates because more people are likely to buy it. And I just think Rock the Dwayne Johnson, he has so many sponsors and so many followers and so many like noise around him that we just can't break through the noise. It'd just be another sponsor ad. And they were like, yeah, that's true. How about we do this? And I gave my suggestions. I mean, I said Ali Abdaal, but they didn't pick Ali Abdaal, but at least I put my voice down and I changed the trajectory of the discussion. I just thought creatively and I brought a new perspective, which the other group members did not. And that was the key thing. I think that was the moment where I got the role. Genuinely, because we were all set to pick The Rock for our influencer. Again, it's not about being right. It's about thinking differently. I think at the end we chose some fitness influencer. I don't know what happened. But we made some good points at the end. So number 7, be the last to speak when presenting back. So you've got all the things that you needed to prepare and now present it back to the assessors. Always volunteer speaking last. The final impression really sticks the most at the end. And if you're the last person to, summarize confidently and just say how it's going to help the company and how the values that you just brought to the discussion and how those company values relate back to it, it really does help a lot. I tried all the time. I was the last person to speak within the panel. You want to try end strong. Leave them remembering you. Number 8, have fun. Seriously. Hey, just laugh, smile, have a good time, man. Just literally They're not there to kill you. They're there to just assess you. And even if you mess up really, really horribly, like, who cares? You're never going to see these people again. And you've been there. The fact that you even came to that stage is massive. Like, you've done really, really well. So well done. Be polite, be respectful, be a very good team collaborator. And be very likable. That's what I really want to make sure you guys understand that. If you're not likable, no one wants to work with you and you'll just get marked down. And literally, whatever happens, happens. If you get the role, great. If you didn't get the role, also great. Like the 2 people I'm still friends with, I met them on the panel, like on the group task. I'm still in touch with them. Obviously, I was the only one who got it, but the other one got into Walt Disney and the other one got into Nationwide. The fact that they even came to that stage is also like, many big companies would like to have them. Remember, the group task is not about getting the right answer. It's about how you get the answer, how you collaborate with people, how you talk to people, how nice you are, how kind you are to people, and etc. That's what I really want to make sure you guys get. A lot of people here on like YouTube, they tell you strategies, etc., on what to do, like the timer guide, etc. You can do all of that, but if you're not a likable person, if you're not, smiling and having fun, enjoying yourself, the assessors are going to clearly see like what's what. If you haven't applied to grad schemes or just want to find out more about grad schemes, I've done a video right here on how to prepare for the grad schemes and etc. So it will really, really help you out. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay blessed.